Hey you guys, welcome to Tucker and Tulips. I owe you guys a big explanation as to why I have not been on. So first off, March is a really busy month for us. March we have 5 birthdays. That's all some of the grandkids and my daughter birthdays. So we have 4 grandkids that have birthdays in March, and then my daughter. So we had birthdays back to back, celebrations, you name it. I also got sick at the end of February, ended up getting a really bad sinus infection, and it lasted because I ended up having to go back, get antibiotics. You guys get the gist of it. Anyways, so I went through that. But I was doing so good at uploading like 2 to 3 videos a week, and I apologize because I just stopped all of a sudden. But hopefully I could get back on track. It seems like life is a little bit calmer now. The month's almost over, and I'm really happy that it's almost over. Now, you guys, that's not to say that I have not been doing art. I wanted to just go over some things. Well, not go over some things, but I wanted to. So I watch a bit of Birdsong. I am like a faithful follower, one of her faithful followers who sits quietly on the sidelines. I do that quite often. And every now and then I'll make a comment, which I want to be better at, but I am a faithful follower. So I know that she worked at a recrafting type of thrift store, and I can't remember the name of it. I'll try to remember or put it in here somehow. Yeah. Well, I always thought, well, this would be an awesome thing if we had that in our town. I live right outside of Tucson, and I think like if we had this in Tucson, this would have been really cool. Well, I was on Instagram, and lo and behold, I did find a place called Re-Art Craft and Art Thrift Store. You guys, I was like, what? So, of course, I had to spaghetto my butt over there and go check it out. Now, it's like on the other side of the moon for me. It's like from one side of the town to the other side of the town. But funny thing is, it's right by my bestie's house. I mean, it's probably 10-15 minutes from her. So if I go visit her, I could go to the Re-Art, or we can go together. She's a crafter. She's not a junk journaler, but she likes to dabble in different types of crafty things. She does like stenciling on wood, or she does candles, things like that. Man, would I love her to be able to get into junk journaling, because I think she would like it if she gave it a shot. But anyways, I went, and it is awesome. It is a small little store. It is not big at all. It is in a shopping center. They take donations, which is really cool, and a little unfortunate for them, because I could have given them, like, literally, you guys, when I cleaned out my garage, it was 2 truckloads of crafting supplies, you guys. Literally crafting supplies that I had hoarded, and I drive a big truck. It's an F-150, so you can imagine how much crafting supplies I donated to Goodwill. And I wish I would have done this, because these people donate to all kinds of local organizations that I would love to support. And so in the future, I know where I'm going to donate. All my things are going straight to them. So I got a sticker from them. And the other thing, I didn't buy anything, because it's not like I need anything. I just needed to go check it out. But I never find these in the wild. And these are library card things. And so I thought they were 5 for $1, and I got I got $2 worth. So I have those. I don't have any of these. And I think these would be pretty cool. Well, these are, I was trying to think like what years these were. This one's 1929. The books are, so they have some old books. But anyways, and the hours, if you guys are in the area, and I don't think any of my followers are, otherwise I would have probably already met you somehow, some way, if you are a follower and you live close by. But if you are in the Tucson area, you guys, they are closed on Monday, Tuesday 10 to 2, Wednesday 3 to 7, Thursday 3 to 7, Friday 12 to 7. Oh, and let me just say, on Tuesdays they have, wait a minute, yeah, Tuesdays they have a called Tea for Tuesdays or something like that. Anyways, it's a crafty little place where people can get together and craft. And then let me see, so Fridays 12 to 7, Saturdays 12 to 5, and Sundays 12 to 5. So I got that. So that is that. But so that's what I've been doing. Let me see, so I had birthday parties, all of that stuff. I started my new position at work, so I've been adjusting with that. What else is going on? Well, that's it crafty wise. But the other thing I've been doing is I've been binge watching Carolyn on the Hillside, and I just love you, Carolyn. I absolutely adore your videos. I love your videos. I am so relaxed when I watch your videos, I just want to say. But one of the things, one of your playlists is that I've been watching is your composition notebooks, you guys. And if you guys haven't gone over there, go check out Carolyn's channel. She does the prompts, she does the art prompts, I think. I don't know, I'll put it up here too. Hopefully I don't forget. But she has a absolutely awesome channel with lots of tutorials, lots of inspiration. So go check her out. But I love the composition journaling. I love, love, love. And that's how I started, you guys. I actually started journaling, started altering books. Actually, composition books was probably one of my first books I started altering. Because if you mess up, there's not a whole lot of investment in there, right? And so that's why I started with composition notebooks. I started probably using composition notebooks in 2012, I want to say, maybe a little before then. But those of you who don't know, in 2016, I had a house fire, and all of my books were on the side of my sofa in a basket, in a big basket. I had all my like journals, including my current one, all my journals like right there. And my house, it started with the sofa. It actually started with a one of those I don't know what it's called. My mind is blank. Surge protector. So it started with a surge protector, and it sparked, and it smoldered my sofa until it blew. Luckily, I wasn't home, but unfortunately, my puppy was. But he survived. Anyways, long story. I'm gonna do a video on that sometime soon. It's on my to-do list. Long story short, you guys, all of my composition journals were burnt. And I had my first journal, and I hadn't thought about this for a while, but my first journal was a composition. And you know what I used it for? My quotes, as I love quotes, and I collected quotes. Anybody say something, I put it in there, and I wish I had that. I do have a video on making that journal, I do believe, as I put chipboard where it says quotes, but that journal is no longer with us. Anyways, so I made a new one. This is a new one. And I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it now. And I already glued, because I glue my pages together. I do rip out some pages because it can get really, really thick. And I also made this one. And this one I've been working on it here and there. When I did my journals, you guys, I did not put anything in chronological order. I just slap them in when I, slap them in how I see fit. So this is one I've been working on. Now these, you guys, are all little monsters that my grandbabies made me. Some of these are stickers, but these are all the little monsters they made me. And I think they're well, not this one. They're absolutely adorable. And, Yeah, so, and this one just has all kinds of stuff in it. It's kind of like very eclectic. I just put all kinds. This one is really 2024 and 2025 things that things that happen. Oh, baby. This is a journal I made. I wish I would have done a video on that. That one was really pretty. It was really small. Let's see. My daughter, her graduation. So that was, yeah, it's all like 2025. This is a grocery list of my little great nieces. Came over for a week in the summer. And that was the list of food they wanted. Let's see. Oops. Johnny and I love Mod Pizza. And so Mod Pizza had to go in there. And this just fell off. This is when we went to the fair and we noticed it said senior on there and we thought it was the funniest thing. Here's a Mod Pizza little thing. I don't think, I kept it. This is when we put the concrete. This is like 2024 in our backyard by the pool. And I was so impressed because it was a girl that was running that big heavy equipment of the concrete thing. I was like, you go, girl. And I was so impressed with her. I took a picture of her. Let's see. And I'm still working on this. This is just stuff. I had the kids in January of 2025. And this is us making our vision boards that year too. But, oh, my daughter and I went to go see Angela Johnson Reyes. That was fun. That was in March of 25. That was a year ago. And then Johnny and I, this is when we went for his birthday. We went to stayed at that resort in San Diego. And I put this on here because I had my surgery done that. I was still in the brace. I had the day that we left, I asked if I could go and they said yes. So, and then this is Tucker's birthday. And I need to put pictures in here, you guys, but this is from his cake. Let's see, just random things I put in here. I like this background. Oh, this is a movie. We went to go see a movie, and then Audrey went to Zona Donut. But you can see it's pretty eclectic. I like that, and that's how I like to journal. Oh, I like this. Harry Potter. The kids got this, and I just love that thing. This one I just pieced together a bunch of papers, and then this matched. I stapled that on there. And let's see, that one turned out really pretty. This one's going to be pink, you could see. And let's see. Oops, did I do this? Oh, I probably should not do that. Okay. And then another one, this is when we went on our cruise. So just make sure that's on there. And that's it. But I love it. You know, I just put everything. This is my granddaughter's graduation. Let's see, 2024. Yeah, so this is all like 2024, 2025. And then I made this one for now. So I wanted to just do a little decorating in here. Let's see. I like this. This paper makes me happy. So I'm going to use that paper. So I have to get ready and go to work. It's early in the morning. No. And the glue that I'm using, you guys, what I use, because it's cheap and it's strong, dries fast, is the Glue All, the multi-purpose Glue All. Not any, I don't use the kids glue, it's the Glue All. Let's see. The other thing I found out, you guys, is, and I was on Instagram, I don't know why, but all these things came up, but I found a really cool art store by the university. It's by the U of A, and I'm gonna go check it out very soon. Johnny doesn't like to go with me to those kinds of places. And I don't want him going anyways because I don't want to be rushed. So, and I don't like, you know, like if somebody's waiting and he's not interested in looking. So I'd rather not go with him. And that's okay. I'm fine with that. And he's fine with that. I'll leave him at home. I don't need an escort. This is somebody using a wipey to get the excess glue off. So I'm gonna do that. I guess that's... Actually, it might have been Carolyn from the hillside. Oh, I'm gonna need surgery on this hand now, you guys, and I can tell it's getting worse and worse. All right, so if you guys didn't notice, I love this. This is Richard Scarry. It says, "What do people do all day?" And then I put a picture of Tucker. Is like, I know what he does all day. Oh, my hand is just hurting. All right, so let's see. What can we put on here? So what I wanted to do was to actually document this. I kind of like that with the girl. I definitely want to put this on. I don't think I want to put that on my front page though. This is like my me page. So let's see. Let's piece together. Let's just piece together some papers. So the summer is here, you guys. And you guys, oh, my hand is really hurting. I'm going to have to stop for right now, you guys. I'm going to have to come back because my hand is hurting really bad. Hey you guys, it's me, Trudy, and welcome to Tucker and Tulips. You guys, it is actually the next day. My hand has been hurting, and I haven't been able yeah, just, so if you don't know, I had surgery on that hand last year. This one still needs surgery. So let's pick up where we left off. I think I was going to go ahead and just glue some things down here. I like this paper. It looks happy. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. The glue that I use for this, you guys, is just Glue All. Elmer's Glue All. You have to use Glue All because it is stronger than the kids. And I just scrape it here. So I think I was telling you guys that this is how I started journaling. I started junk journaling. I went from not... I actually, when my kids were little, I did the creative memories. I loved that. And then, when my kids got bigger, my youngest daughter decided to go through all my stuff, and she ended up just playing with it. So I really never got too much into... She played with the papers and things like that. So I really never got into that kind of scrapbooking like that. Like, you know, I didn't do that hardcore. So, fast forward years later, about in 2009, my life settled down. And what I mean by that, I went through a divorce, you guys, from my kid's dad, and kind of lost my way, you know, like many people do during those kinds of situations. You know, just kind of didn't know what I wanted to do. I thought I'd be married forever, blah, blah, blah. And that didn't happen for me. But, so anyways, I ended up, you know, just putting crafting, and my creativity was put aside. But a lot of things were going on in my life, so I was like trying to just find myself, like a lot of young people do. I don't regret anything at all. I think that was a big part of my growth process in my life. I think it was important for me to go through all of that and learn about myself and learn about, you know, life. But anyways, going back to my story, is my daughter decided to go through all of my stuff, and so she just made it part of her toys, and I never replaced any of that. So in 2009, when my life was settling down a little bit, not a lot, there was still a lot of growth and things that I was going through during that part of my life as well. But anyways, I did get back into crafting, mostly buying, you guys. I'm gonna be honest. Didn't really do a whole lot of creating. It was a lot of buying. And that was fun. But I also, that's when I got on YouTube, started watching people, There's a few people that I loved back then. They're no longer here. They're no longer, well, I mean, they're not on YouTube. So, but did some swaps. Did some, I want to put this picture, you guys. This picture is my grandmother on my dad's side. I absolutely love that lady. I think this might be the only picture I have of her. That's my uncle. He passed away in a car accident, but that's my grandmother. I remember her as a little girl. And my grandfather didn't like my mom, so he kind of took it out on me, I want to say. Like treating me not so good. But anyways, but that grandmother, she was my dad's mom, and she was the best lady. I just love that lady. She was amazing and funny, and you could see her, she's laughing. So what I'm doing now, you guys, is I just have a little pile of stuff that accumulated on my desk. And the thing that I like about these composition journals is anything goes. And I love that. Oops. You know, there's no rules. Put that on another page. And I have a bunch of stuff on here I can put. Oh, I like that. So I belong to some Patreons, and I get these little Happy Meals when you know, when you belong to these little Patreons. And I love that. Hold off on that. Hold off on that. Let's see. I think is oh, that's what I wanted. I wanted that. I'm gonna put this on here. I don't remember what this is for. It says a convention center, but I don't remember what it's for. And these are a bit hard to open. put that there and that there. So I have to get ready. It's early in the morning, and like I said, it's the second day, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and upload this so I can have that, put that video, guys. I'm gonna journal about that because I'm so happy about us getting a little crafty. Well, it's not near me, guys. It's like really far. Really, really far from me, but not from my friend. These are really hard to I have trouble all the time with those. Right, that is not steam. So my new position, I got a new office, and I'm painting a big, humongous, I don't even know the dimensions of it offhand, but I'm painting a huge canvas, and I've been working on it slowly, layer by layer. When it's done, I will show you guys. It is actually my first canvas that I'm doing. I think I got that. So I love this. I cut this out, immediate action required, because I thought it'd be cute. And I'm just gonna put it right there. Oh no, where did it go? I don't know where it went, you guys. It was just right there. Must have fallen on the floor or something. It's not there. That's just disappeared. So I think what I'm gonna do is put this right here and then journal about my finding the art. Maybe this right here. This was my first day at Lava Frontera. It's the clinic that I work at right now. And I've got several little Happy Mails and pieces that I love. It's really cute. And right here, yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna journal here, and then this I'm gonna journal here. And what I like to do is I could either do washi tape, which is always easy and quick. And then I also put it on this side. So this way it stays. I have that one, and then like this. That side. And there you have it. And so now I have 2 spots to journal. So that's it, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and get this uploaded so you guys can see the entirety of this video. But yeah, so let's see. Why is that not? Oh, that is not going to fold. I might have to cut that. Let's see. Yeah, I might have to, well, it will go, but it's just going to take a little, there. And then I'll journal over here. So there we have it. I'm not liking that. I'm probably going to have to cut that a little bit. I'll get an X-Acto knife and just cut it like, now. Well, I don't have time to do it now. But anyway, so I'll just cut that so it closes easily. Well, I just wanted to show you guys, you know, go back to old school, some of my, and thanks to Carolyn on the hillside, because I love watching her. She relaxes me, you guys. But, anyway, so yeah, there it is there. I am going to be, using these for a while. I think they're really cool, and I just, you know, just put the years on the side, and that's it. Call it a day, right? Anyways, that's what I'm doing right now. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you guys do something creative, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.